So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Dejah Thoris, issue number 0. Introductory issue, it was 25 cents, that's why I got it. I thought it was pretty lame. I didn't really care for it. I don't care to pick up issue 1 when it comes out. So she's a princess and starts off with her grandfather telling her a bedtime story. Pretty much telling her, the bedtime story is how the world used to be. They had all sorts of resources, and now the world's pretty much, how do you say, for lack of a better term, complete crap now. Resources are scarce, and she skips through, she's wandering around, she skipped a lesson. All of a sudden her dad shows up, he brings this giant wildebeest looking thing here. That's the princess, oh daddy, you're home. So, you know, I know that you like, say here. Something about that she likes creatures from some other world. So he takes her down to this weird dungeon-looking thing where they're taking the creature that they're gonna have killed and stuff. And she's like, "Oh well, how come you never taken me here before?" He says, "Oh, because you weren't ready." And you see, they lock him up, and there's some other creature there too. And I guess they're species from different worlds. Their world's at war with other worlds, I guess. Is my understanding. And the dad's like, well, these are your enemies. These are who we're at war with, and they won't hesitate to kill you if they get a chance. And they're going to be executed tomorrow, and I want you to do it. So her dad wants her to do the executing of this giant big looking white thing and this other dude. And she's in a room, she's like, this ain't right, I need more answers. Runs over there. Pretty predictable, homeboy over here. She's trying to look for this place that her grandfather told her about where there's an abundance of everything. I forget what it's called. No, it's everything. Ephysium, I think so you pronounce it. Oh, this creature's like, oh, you're looking for that spot, for that place. I know where it's at. You know, if you let me go, I'll take you there. And okay, you don't even have to read comics or watch movies or TV shows to see where that's gonna go. So they're at the dinner table here, and she cooks up, I don't know what, like asks her son to let and then you see her right there, she like puts some on the bar where that white creature is. So she's gonna execute the first dude, the one that said, hey, help me escape and I'll take you to this place you're looking for. And she's naive, so she agrees. So right when she's about to execute him, the giant thing shows up. You know, he's loose, so he takes a hostage, and then she makes a run for it with him. They hop on a spaceship. She's like, I will navigate if you tell me the coordinates. And then the creature looks back, says, thank you, princess. Of course. Locks her out, and of course, ditches her. Now she's gonna have to answer to a whole lot of things. To be continued, what it says. And the rest of it's just illustrations. I'll show you guys. So the book really was only a couple pages there, and the rest of it's just this right here. But hey, for 25 cents though, I mean, not bad. I don't care for it. I'm not gonna check out the next issue, that's for sure. So, Dejah Thoris, issue 0. The next comic I'm gonna do here is gonna be Spider-Man 236, Sinister 6 Reborn, and that's the one with the miles on the floor there. Remember in the comic book review, or comic book picks, I said that's the mother, that's the daughter, and I really don't know what their names are. I still don't know. I should know, but I don't. And it starts off with Miles' friend Yankee Lee. He's chit-chatting with the girl. And he accidentally reveals that his name's not Ned, and I'm assuming that from their conversation, he, I guess, accidentally revealed that Miles is Spider-Man. That's my assumption here. Because he's like, oh, I blew it. And she's like, he'll never know. And then he's like, well, I have to tell him. He's like, well, you know him, I don't. The whole beginning's their little conversation. They're macking up on her over there. So, and it shoots over to the mother-daughter duo here. They're on a rooftop. And they're having a good old conversation, you know. Mom's the villain still, and daughter wants to do things by the book and be a good guy. And I don't know too much about them, except that whatever their powers are called, whatever it is, it's stronger when they're together or nearby each other, something like that. Spider-Man shows up, obviously, it's Miles right there. And he's like, oh, you know, leave her alone. She obviously doesn't want to be, you know, part of your team. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't know her name, Nana. No, not Nana. Well, the mom. She's like, oh, Spider-Man, well, one of them. And he's like, yeah. So she busts out with, funny, I have one too. And Miles is like, you have one too, what are you talking about? So what she means by I have one too is you got Iron Spider there that shows up. And Miles is like, oh great, another one. So right off the bat, the girl blasts Iron Spider right through a wall there. And I really gotta learn their names. Lana's the girl. I don't know the mom's name yet. Or at least I should know. So they have a little fight. She blasts her mom, and like all of a sudden, boom, they both go blowing up. She manages to get up. The mom's still on the ground there. All this is going on, and they kind of forget about Iron Spider. Iron Spider, sorry, comes back, and he has a little face-off with Miles, and they're going at it. You see there. And you know, he's really chatty, just kind of like Peter was as Spider-Man. He sure talks a lot, and he's pretty much asking, you know, what are you doing here? What's going on here? So we want Spider-Man here and no Spider-Man here, and Iron Spider's like, I came because I saw this for what it is, a test. So I don't know if Iron Spider's trying to see if he's worthy enough to be a Spider-Man, and beating up Miles is the way to go. But Miles gets the upper hand on him, you know, he sends him flying, then he comes storming down on him. Miles shoots him with those weird little string things, electrifies him. And then in the meantime, while this is going on, we have Sandman, Electro, and Spot breaking into it looked like an abandoned place, but there's a what is it called? A helicarrier, I think they call them. One of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s little helicopters. And so you got these three in there trying to jack that thing to get to sell it. And they're talking about we don't trust this Iron Spider guy, and you know, this and that. They're talking about Electro's name, how I guess Sandman's talking about like, oh, I used to work with him. This dude's a goofball, or was a goofball, and this and that. You really should change your name. So it's talking about Electro's name during the whole time. Then it goes back to Miles fighting Iron Spider, and he attacks him with time. He grabs him. Then Lana shows up, and she manages to blast Iron Spider. Right there. Boom. And then everything goes, and you see Iron Spider over there. And Miles is, you know, knocking off the cobweb. So, while he grabs him, he's trying to calm him down. It's like, you think this sucks? Wait till I really figure out my new powers, and then, well, as he's pulling him in, you see Miles is realizing something. And Miles realizes, well, it's his his uncle, if I'm not mistaken, right? Aaron Pryor or Aaron something. The original Prowler. But yeah, so he knocked him out. So it just got interesting because, you know, he now knows that's his uncle and that he's alive even though he's supposed to be dead. So Miles is tripping. I say, oh, you were supposed to be dead. What's going on, you know? And he knocks him out. So this is still part of the Sinister Six Reborn story, so that's why I'm following it. I caught it from the first part, and the next issue is Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin's in it. Here's the cover for that, and I love the artwork. To be honest, I love the cover work. It's by where was it? Patrick Brown is the one doing the cover art for this series. But the story's okay. Nothing too spectacular. But I just like the character. I like the artwork in it. I remember Hobgoblin and Sandman from when I was a kid. I remember the Spot from the Spider-Man animated series, so it's kind of cool to see him in there. And I like the Iron Spider suit. The whole black and gold thing's pretty cool. So I will continue to read this one until I get bored of the story and decide not to continue on with it. So that's that for that one. Now for the last one, I don't think it's a comic stores. My brother got me this one. I didn't even know about it, but it's a pretty thick book. There's a lot of pages in it. But the cool thing about it is not a whole lot of reading. It's like very minimal reading, mostly big pictures. But if you follow them on YouTube, you know who they are, and either you like them or you don't. I think they're hilarious. I just finished watching them at Stand Up Live, I think last week, or the week before that. I think it was last week, last Friday. I thought they were funny. It was pretty cool. We got to meet them and everything. But my brother got me their comic book, and that is the Hodgetwins. The comic is Games Day, the introduction. I'm assuming issue 1, because they're talking about they're going to have more issues coming out soon, or something. So, if you follow them, you know pretty much what to expect with the comic book. And you know what to expect from their stand-up live, or their stand-up comedy. So, I wasn't caught off guard or caught by surprise. Oh, dang, these guys are kind of foul-mouthed and kind of perverted. But, let's just jump into this. It's pretty much how they got their game. So it starts off, they're like detectives or something. They're scrawny looking detectives. I'm not going to show too much of it because there's a lot of inappropriate stuff in here. This guy comes to them, his wife's cheating. They're like, okay, we'll take your case, but we will need a $10,000 retainer plus $1,000 weekly for expenses. And goddamn, you interns are expensive. Like, Jimmy, we are the best investigators in town. In fact, we are the only investigators in town. So they investigate, blah, blah. And now that the business is done, the twins head to the gym to hit back in arms. The artwork's okay. Kind of reminds me, if you ever watched the Boondocks, kind of reminds me a little bit of that. So they're at the gym, and there's this chick there, and they're pretty much oogling her, and she like oogling a guy right past him. This guy has all kinds of games, all kinds, walks right by them, goes off with them, and they're like, man, that dude's huge, and he's just like they, and pretty much he gets on with that chick. It's obvious, and they're in the mirror looking. It's like, dang, we got some small arms here. You know, we're scrawny. So they're driving, all of a sudden you see a meteor hit somewhere. So they rush over to it in this crappy little, looks like a hatchback. They get there, all of a sudden there's this old dude that's like crawling out of this giant thing that looks like a penis with two nuts hanging. And this dude's crawling out of it, and he has a suitcase, and he's pretty much passed out, and I guess he dies. So they take his suitcase, they open it up, and it's a message from that dude. And the dude's name is Lord Gaines, which is funny. And looks like a Hercules looking dude. So this dude's just explaining that, oh, I'm Lord Gaines from the planet. I don't want to say that word. But it's pretty much, he has his DNA in a little syringe. He's like, if you take my DNA, you will get all kinds of gains. They go ahead and inject themselves. I guess you can. It's kind of like a superhero origin story, how it all started. But we know dang well there's no Lord Gaines. They inject themselves. Next thing you know, I can show this. They go from strong dudes to all of a sudden, like, they got these. They're freaking massive. So first, who was it? Kevin, I think, went first. And then the other one went. So they're both like freaking huge now. And they go back to the gym. And all of a sudden that chick's just pressing them. And they end up closing the gym early. And the dude that she was with in the beginning is coming to the gym that's closed now. And he walks in on her doing stuff with both of them. So leaves off with, I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna get back at them, I'm gonna get back at them if it's the last thing to do. And that's the end of it. Like I said, it's the Hodgetwins. If you follow them on YouTube, you know what to expect off this comic book. It was kind of funny. Will I buy the second issue? Probably not. Like I said, it was my brother got me this, and I think it's pretty cool that they actually have it signed. Keeping Kevin Hodge, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I mean, free comic book. Can't argue with that. Will I buy another one? No. Do I think the story's good? I think the story's kind of stupid, but it is the story's comical in the sense that it's stupid, and it's very perverted, and yeah, there's a lot of cursing in it. But yeah, that's all I have for the comic book review. I'm not doing these comic book reviews like on a specific day. These are just gonna come out whenever I read something and I got something to review. So if you guys want me to review anything that I've mentioned in the past comic book picks, just go ahead and tell me which one in the comment section. Can't talk right now. I'm tired. Go ahead and leave that in the comment section. I'll go ahead and do a review video on that. Or if there's a comic that you recommend that I should check out and you want me to do a review on it, I can do that too. Just go ahead and also leave that in the comment section. But yeah, that's all I got. That was Dejah Thoris, Spider-Man 236, and Kane's Day, the introduction by the Hodgetwins. So that's all I got. It's Friday, so you guys have a good, safe Friday, and have a great weekend.